segment is sponsored by the West Michigan Home and Garden Show, underway now at DeVos Place in Grand Rapids. Anyone who's tried to grow a garden but failed to produce in the way they'd imagined hasn't had a chance to be inspired by Bevin Cohen. He is an award-winning author, herbalist, the owner of Small House Farm, and host of the popular Seeds and Weeds podcast. He's here in Grand Rapids this weekend to talk about how easy it is to succeed in the garden. Hi, Bevin.
Hey, Catherine, how you doing today?
I am doing well. For those of us who've tried our hand at gardening but been disappointed, what do most of us do wrong?
Well, I think a lot of us just get impatient. We expect immediate results. When you're new at something, you just want those results right away. But gardening is something that helps you learn patience. It just take baby steps, one step at a time. Have a little patience with yourself, and you'll be growing delicious vegetables and beautiful flowers in no time.
There is nothing like the joy of pulling something off the vine, or for me, it's a root vegetable out of the dirt, and knowing that you grew it. I mean, it's a thing, right? I know you know what I'm talking about.
It's the most satisfying thing, absolutely, to be able to pick something that you grew yourself, take it into the kitchen, cook it up, and eat it. It is the most wonderful thing for sure.
You are the author or editor of more than 10 books. Your latest is coming out in April. It's Grow Great Vegetables in Michigan. Are there some veggies that we should start with, kind of gateway veggies, guaranteed to succeed so that we get that good experience and launch our career as home farmers?
Sure, absolutely. So I always recommend folks start with something very simple like beans. Beans is an easy thing to grow. Peas, lettuce, that sort of thing. Not only are they easy to grow, but you're going to get results quick. You're going to be able to pick and enjoy something quite quickly. But that being said, also grow tomatoes. There is nothing tastier than a homegrown tomato. Am I right, Catherine?
You're absolutely right. My grandfather used to grow tomatoes by the bushel basket. I think Midwestern tomatoes, what is it about them that makes them so good? I'm a tomato snob growing up in the Midwest.
I think it's the soil, to be honest with you. You'll notice differences in the flavor of fruits and vegetables depending on where they're grown, most certainly. The microclimates and that sort of thing, but the nutrients in the soil is going to give you the healthiest and tastiest fruits and vegetables.
Food is expensive right now. Do you find more and more people wanting to, live close to the land and grow their own produce and save some money as well as experience the joy of the doing?
Oh, absolutely. That's kind of one of maybe the silver lining I could say for the price of groceries right now is it's got people more interested in getting out there and getting in the garden. And then what we're going to see is when the prices of groceries finally do come down, which hopefully they do, right? When they do come down, people are still going to be out there in the garden because there's nothing better than growing your own fruits and vegetables.
Yeah. Tell me about your Seeds and Weeds podcast.
Oh, so the Seeds and Weeds podcast, this is something new that we just recently launched at the beginning of this year. We sit down with gardeners, community activists, herbalists, farmers from all over the country and talk to them about why they love plants and the benefits that plants can bring into their lives. We do short 15 to 20-minute interviews, like I said, with folks all over the country. Seedsandweedspodcast.com is where folks can find that.
Awesome. Now, you have two topics that you'll be talking about on stage this weekend: Grow a Great Garden and Let's Talk Tomatoes. What is Grow a Great Garden? What'll you be saying?
So Grow a Great Garden is actually a lot from my book, Grow Great Vegetables in Michigan. We're going to help people learn how to plan and plant the best garden they've ever grown. We're going to talk about soil considerations. We're going to talk about mulching, weeding, spacing, harvesting, preservation, all the good stuff, Catherine.
And we've already sung the praises of homegrown tomatoes, but I suspect you're going to give people the techniques they need to get those vines loaded with tomatoes.
Absolutely right. We're going to talk about nutrient considerations. We're going to talk about pruning and trellising tomatoes, but we're also going to talk a little bit about the history of the tomato, which is, America's favorite fruit. And it has traveled around the world and influenced the cultures and cuisines of every place that it's been. So I'm just fascinated by that sort of thing. So I'm going to share a little bit of that story too.
Well, awesome. Folks, you can see Bevin both today and Saturday at the Garden to Table stage. The West Michigan Home and Garden Show runs through Sunday. It's at DeVos Place in Grand Rapids. Tickets and show times can be found at grhomeshow.com. grhomeshow.com. We'll also put a link to the podcast. Thanks, Bevin.
Thanks, Catherine. You have a great day.
You too.